Hello. Hello, hello. Remember how I said I was going to post every single day talking about my weigh-ins and stuff? Yeah, I meant that. Today's day 2 of going in and weighing myself every day. Y'all, guess what that scale said this morning? 275.1. See, all the dramatics from yesterday, which are still valid because I did play, but all the dramatics for nothing. Going to the bathroom a couple times and actually getting my body moving. Look what that did. And I stepped on the scale more than once this morning to make sure that that was accurate. So we're back at 275.1. And we're going to keep on going. But that goes to show you that the scale is not the only measurement that you should have. It's a great measuring tool, but it's not the only one that you should have. Because it can tell you things that may be true for that moment, but are not true indefinitely. And if you invest in a smart scale, that'll give you the chance to actually look a little bit deeper into what that number means. And that is very helpful. So looking, most of the weight that I gained was all water weight. Because I saw that before in the numbers yesterday when I looked. I didn't gain a lot of fat or anything like that. And so the same exact thing today. I looked at those numbers, same thing. Everything I gained, most of what I gained was water weight. And that's what I just dropped, 4.9 pounds of waste and water. Yeah, it'd be like that. So right now I'm about to go work out. Today is just cardio. And so we're going to go ahead and do that and call it. I have not eaten yet today. It is noon. So let's go ahead and get our bodies moving. I think that's all I have. This video is for the YouTube. Yes, this video is for the YouTube. So I actually did want to share some things with you all. So when I last left off with you, it was 7 months ago, and I was doing a comparison, like a 6-month comparison of where I was when I started, and then 6 months in, like that. So that means, did y'all get to see, what was it, May? Yes? Did y'all see me at 1 full year? Child, I need to go back and look. Where if I must see some. Yeah, you saw me when I hit my 1 full year mark. So essentially what happened after that was I just continued on. Let me sit down for a moment. I continued on with my workouts, adjusting numbers based on, what I saw on the scale, measurements and things like that. And I was just hitting a stall. I wasn't overeating. And that was the part that was frustrating me because I know that I was calculating the calories correct. I know that I was in a deficit, all those kinds of things. So I started to just try, waiting a couple weeks, seeing if lowering the caloric deficit was going to help me. Not lowering the caloric deficit, increasing the caloric deficit and lowering my calories. But then literally I was so drained because I was eating like 1,700 calories. And I was like, girl, you do too much physically for 1,700 calories to be what you need. I know that I needed more. I knew that I needed more. So I started to experiment a bit more, seeing if I could get the numbers to change. And they would fluctuate, but essentially I wasn't going very far, or not staying wherever the number would get lower all the time. Not staying with the number would get low. Not staying in that lowered number. Like it would go back up. So yeah, that is that. I also, see, this is hard. It's not hard. I'll be wanting to chat with y'all, but there's so many things that happen. So my brain is telling me you need to tell it in order for it to make sense. But it may not make sense. Y'all just gonna have to ask questions for it to make sense a little bit more. Yeah, so I was doing that. I got baptized. That was wonderful. I absolutely loved that. God is good. And then I was just minding my business and I got a call. Do y'all know that I do theater? I don't think y'all know that because this is my weight loss page, channel. And I don't really talk about I haven't really talked about much here outside of that. So yeah, I do theater. And I got a call to be on Broadway. And that just moved and shifted so many things. I was in celebration mode. And then when I got there and was doing the show, of course, I'm in celebration mode then because everyone wants to come and celebrate me. And I'm thankful for that. But it was hard to maintain my goals during that time. And I am going to touch more in depth on that. I might just do a whole separate video about what that time was like. But yeah, I do want to wrap this up here because I need to get to the gym. I need to get moving. And it's pretty decent looking outside, so I might want to do some walking around outside as well. And I still haven't eaten today. You see, foolery. I need to go. Oh, one last thing I wanted to touch on. The food from yesterday. That was my first day eating like that. It was good. The food was delicious. I felt good. I did feel that I was a little hungrier than usual. And I think that was because of the time that I had like my apple cider vinegar shot and then decided to eat. They were way too long. It was just the way the day ended up. So I got to be mindful of when I'm eating. Because when I finally did get the food in me, I was full for a very long time. And then when it's time to eat dinner, I was perfectly fine. So, you know, I know that the food itself is filling. I just need to be mindful of when I'm going about eating. And that will come, you know, as I continue to do this. But that's where we are for today. You see my little work from home setup. That's where we are for today. I'm about to get moving. Today is May 13th, 2025, and we weighed in at 275.1 pounds. Later.